Now it's time to improve our drafting speed by adding few helpers which probably can make your drafting experience in ArchiCAD much better. So let's go for that. First of all, I will try to go back to my previous display. So I'll just at the bottom of the screen, I'll use the previous zoom. So this is how what we have completed earlier. Earlier we have worked with this absolute method, then we have started with the relative method for constructing these vectors. Let's try to improve this as I've said. So this time what I'm supposed to do with the line tool, again, now make sure if in case mm, you want to add multiple segments instead of a single segment, you can change the geometry method. So this is what we are definitely going to talk about this. Prior to that, I'll go back to my earlier pen number. So again, a very simple thing. Here I am choosing the pen number for my visual comfort. I'm right now not focusing on how it will appear on paper after printing. Otherwise, normally this pen, they are designed with color and line weight both, so that on paper after printing you should get the exact line weight for the printed output. So back to my this 20 number pen, that is the red color which I'm willing to use. You can choose whichever color you want. And to change the geometry method, as I have suggested last time, you can hit the G from the keyboard, the hotkey as a G, character G. Okay, so you just have to press G only once. You will see that your geometry method has been changed. And now I'll try to little bit pan the screen, so my middle wheel button, so my mouse wheel button, I'll just hold that down and I'll just drag my screen on the lower side so I can get some free space on the upper end. So now what I'm going to do, this same room, that is 4500 millimeter by 5000 millimeter, I'm going to redraw this, but by adding few helpers. See, first of all, read the prompt, that is your lower left corner of your screen. Enter first node of polyline. This time he's saying polyline, not a line segment. So I'll just click one point. That becomes my, it's a random point which we have picked. So that becomes my by default origin now. So it's a temporary origin. If I touch to this point, you will see always that 0, 0 will appear on your that's coordinate palette. So at the bottom of your screen, X, Y, R, A, you can see all the things are written as a 0. Now you can actually, you must have seen there's one, see few buttons I can see here. So this is nothing known as a palette, and that palette is well known, or what we can say, called in ArchiCAD as a pet palette. Right? So it is known as a pet palette. It's like a pet animal. So something which is a favorite, or this is nothing but this palette will appear only when it's needed. Okay. So moment I complete the command, this palette will disappear. Or if I change the command, if I take something else, the palette will disappear. So this pet palette logic is very, what do you say, effective in ArchiCAD. You will realize this whenever you start working with drafting and editing tools. Whenever there is a possibility of the options, pet palette will automatically arrive in front of you. So if in case you want to move the pet palette, you can move it and keep it anywhere on the screen. See what I have did on that vertical line of the left hand of the pet palette. I kept my mouse where I get the move icon, and then I pick and hold my mouse pick button and I'll drag and drop it anywhere as per my choice. Okay, so this is how you can rearrange the pet palette as per your convenience. You don't have to close the pet palette because it will disappear automatically once your command will get completed. Now what was the condition? Like I just want to draw a horizontal vector with the 4500. But then again holding the shift key and then doing all that previous steps, that is press R and type relative distance and then direction. Let's improve this. So what we are going to do is, this time I'm going to use the logic of tracker. So if you see my mouse is, I have kept my mouse on the mm, toolbar, and in the toolbar you can see earlier we have switched off these three buttons. One was supposed to be guideline, then there was a snap point, and then there's supposed to be tracker. So this particular option I'm going to switch on now. Okay, so moment I click on this, you will see distance and angle prompting window, or that tracker is appearing in front of me. So this tracker is actually going to show me how much approximate distance and on in which direction I'm traveling right now. Okay, and what is the benefit? That I don't have to look all the way on my this coordinate palette. I can just directly focus on my screen and start dumping the data. So now if I hold the shift key, you can see my mouse is getting constrained. So unless until I'm not releasing the shift key, my mouse will be not going to show me in any other direction apart from 0 and 180 at present. Okay. Now remember, be careful, because you have activated the multiple segments. So that is a chain. You are not supposed to use any other option apart from the first option known as a straight segment. Okay, be careful, because the other things are supposed to be related to arc segment. So later, once we know how to construct arc or circle, definitely you can use it. But till that, you don't change this option from the bit palette. So at present, I have just checked that straight segment is available, or the chosen option. And now I'm just going to hold my shift key, and this time I'm going to press D from the keyboard. So what happened? The distance will get activated. So be careful, you're not using enter anywhere. It is just nothing but holding the shift key to constrain the mouse, first of all, to get the exact 0 degree direction, and then pressing D. Then both the shift and D keys you have to release. So you don't have to keep and hold them down. Once you press the D, both the keys you have to release. And now you can press 4500 and now hit the enter key. So you must have realized that tracker is now much easier and better option to do the needful data entry. So I'm now going to little bit pan my screen with the middle button. So I have dragged it down. And now again I'm going to hold shift key to get the 90-degree direction. And again I'm pressing D, and both shift and D are released. Okay, simultaneously at the same time. And then I'm going to type 5000. Okay. Then I'm going to travel again on the left hand. Again shift. Make sure my my angle is locked. So I'm exactly horizontal. Then D, and then I'm going to say 4500. By chance it happened that you have done some mistake. I have did a mistake of 4550, and if you entered, then you will see the distance which I entered was wrong. How I can recover this? A very simple thing. You just have to hit the backspace from the keyboard. So if you hit the backspace key from the keyboard once, you will see that your undo one step back was done. So you have done undone. So don't hit escape and cancel entire command. Just in case if you do a mistake while drafting the segment, that is a multiple segment, to release the last point, you just have to hit the backspace. If you again press backspace, then I'll lose my second segment which I have drawn. So you have to be careful about doing this. So again, if I'll hold this, and as already you have seen that in the previous clip, that if you just drag your mouse, hold the shift key, and keep on taking your mouse down, so the perpendicular line, perpendicular was dropped between your drag point and your pencil, which is a hollow pencil right now. You just have to make it field pencil, so it's supposed to be in a genuine precise location. So you can see now it is shown as a 4500. Don't worry about the angle, because it is already locked. So you don't have to worry about the angle. You just have to make sure that it is exactly horizontal line. 4500 was the required distance, which is getting captured due to the field pencil. Pick the point, and you will realize that vector is completed. And then obviously you will not see the color of these recently drawn vectors as per your pen number color. The reason is that you are not finalized the diagram yet. So have a patience, and then at the end, because I'm going to conclude the command by picking the same point, so it's just nothing but you pick this point and you will realize that you have completed the rectangle, and it's a very simple process which we have used. And what was the benefit of tracker? That tracker was improving my drafting speed. Okay, so in the next clip I'll show you how to improve, or what one more another helper will try to add, and with the help of that helper you will realize again further I can improve my drafting speed. So please complete this shown exercise and then follow the next clip.